Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a quick look video here for you on the Jackson Juggernaut HT6 Pro in the Frost Satin Blue. So like I said, guys, this is the HT6 Pro version of the Jackson Juggernaut, which means it's the Indonesian made version, not the USA version. I don't have a ton of experience with Indonesian made guitars. You know, I've had a few, the Ibanez, probably the most recent one. Got rid of that one though, but it was a great guitar. It just ended up not being what I wanted. But this is a fantastic version, or fantastic sampling, I should say, of what can come from, you know, the good Indonesian factories when everything's done right. So first thing I want to talk about is this neck. This has got a graphite reinforced roasted maple neck and fretboard, and this neck is shockingly nice. It's got a great finish, great satin smooth finish. The fret edges are perfect, and the fretboard edges are rolled, and it's just a super comfortable neck. Great looking neck too. I really like the coloring of that roasted maple. One thing I will say, this has got a 20-inch radius on it, which is very flat. You know, I can get on with just about every, radius there is. My Paul Reed Smith Silver Sky, it's got like, what is that, 7 1/4, which is, very rounded. My Ernie Ball Majesty there, I think it's like 16 or 18, which is pretty flat. This is, like I said, is 20 inches. So it's by far the flattest radius guitar that I've ever had. But it doesn't give me any problems. But just, I just wanted to warn you, if you don't like real flat necks, this is probably not the guitar for you, because 20 inches, it's really flat. But like I said, super, super comfortable. It's got great, like I said, great fret job on it. These frets, I'd call them jumbo. They're pretty good size. Now this neck does have the glow-in-the-dark dot inlays on it, and I got a few guitars that have that. This one is by far the brightest. I mean, they really light up. I'll throw a shot in there so you can see what I'm talking about. So the tuners that normally come on this guitar are Jackson branded locking tuners, and they're pretty decent tuners. I do have the Hipshot Open Gear locking tuners on this. I got a little package sent to me from Hipshot that had those locking tuners in it. It had the O-ring knobs and one of their bridges. So I went ahead and put all that on this guitar. Just got it just a little closer to the USA version of the Juggernaut. It's got a graphite nut, surprisingly cut extremely well. Didn't have to do any work to it at all. Guitar stays in tune really, really nice. Like I said, that super comfortable neck. The whole guitar itself is just really comfortable. All the contours and everything. You can really get up to the neck. It's one of the best, heels. I mean, it's not angled or shaped, super weird. You just can really get up in there. By far, the guitar that I have that offers the best, high access is the Ernie Ball Majesty there. This one's a close second. So the body is basswood, finished, like I said, in this, I believe they call it satin frost blue or something along those lines. I really dig the color, and I think with the roasted maple neck, it's just a really cool, color combination. So the pickups that are in this are the Jackson MM1s. I really, really like these pickups. Sometimes you think, in an import guitar, one of the first things that you're, probably going to have to replace are going to be the pickups. Not so in this guitar. I don't know what it is. I just really think these pickups sound really good for what this guitar is, you know, designed to do. So got a 5-way switch. Now I did put one of the Paul Reed Smith, you know, wide flat switch tips on mine. Just like that, you know, switch tip, and I thought it looked kind of cool in this guitar. The knobs are like I said, the Hipshot O-ring knobs. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't recall ever having these knobs on any of my other guitars. Maybe I have, you know, way back in the past, but I don't remember it. You wouldn't think just switching knobs would make that much of a difference, but these Hipshot O-ring knobs are really nice. You know, just, you know, super easy to grab a hold of with those rubber O-rings. Single volume, single tone, and the cool thing about the tone pot is it's a push-pull. When it's down, the tone knob is just inactive. It just doesn't work at all. And then when you pull it up, you know, then it's active. It's in the circuit. Kind of a cool touch there. Like I said, the Hipshot bridge there, I think they call it the FT6 or something like that. Anyway, it's just a normal fixed bridge. Okay guys, so we'll play some tones for you here using the same riff that we always do. I'm on the HC20 Deluxe Morgan amp profile as usual, and we'll start off on the bridge. Okay, the second position, I guess you'd want to call it, it's the inside coils of both humbuckers. Middle position, which is both humbuckers. Position 4, which is the outer coils of each of the humbuckers. And finally, the neck humbucker. Okay guys, all those samples were with the tone knob inactive. I'll go ahead and activate it and you know, let you hear that. This is the bridge humbucker with the tone all the way up. And then with the tone all the way down, you'll notice, you know, as you would expect, it gets pretty dark. And roll it up about halfway. So I find I usually roll it back till it's probably like on 8, you know, 8-ish, and that's, I just kind of just, you know, generally leave it there. And I find that, you know, works okay, you know, in all the positions of the switch. So guys, that's the quick look video of the Indonesian-made Jackson Juggernaut HT6 Pro. A guitar a little out of my normal, you know, wheelhouse, but one of the projects that I'm doing now, we're doing more, you know, like you know, 80s, you know, metal and that kind of stuff, and I've slowly acquired a couple guitars, you know, a few guitars that I've been using mainly, you know, with that project. And this is definitely one of them, and it's working out really good so far. So just wanted to give you a quick look on that. As usual, guys, any questions or comments, whatever, leave them below, and I'll be sure to check those out. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.